you guys can actually understand challenges that mothers are solving with kids your age, fathers are solving with kids a little over your age, so that you would know how they're paving the way. What's working, what's not working, whatever is not working, we're going to reconnect. While I'm not just in England, but later on as well. It's called IMS, carving the child psychology. That should be a primary discussion in IMS now. Groups should be formed, discussions should open, papers should be downloaded, presented, articles should be written and read.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Yeah. A mom of 3 and I'm from Bradford, actually really excited about Bradford session. My question is, what kind of expectations do you have from us after Bradford session?
You don't want me to answer this question. My expectation is, I'm going to sugarcoat it, obviously. My expectation is that you guys, when you come out of the session after attending it, should write stuff down as objectives, commit with your husband and wives, sit together, have dialogues that we are going to have to do something. And not just talk the talk, but walk the talk as well. Follow through with your commitments. And write down those goals and objectives. Why should you write down? So that you wouldn't forget it. A lot of things are going to come in your way. I swear to God, they are. That's how this whole system is designed. Okay. So unless you write stuff down, you're not going to be able to remember it. And then connect with other people in Bradford and in England and in the world, but starting with Bradford. We are going to help you connect with each other while you are inside the session, so that you guys can actually understand challenges that mothers are solving with kids your age, fathers are solving with kids a little over your age, so that you would know how they're paving the way. What's working, what's not working, whatever is not working, we're going to reconnect. While I'm not just in England, but later on as well. It's called IMS. Once we reconnect, you're going to tell me your pitfall, the shortcomings, that this didn't work, and this didn't work in my case, or whatever. Unless you make a little club out of this, you're not going to be able to improve this. Okay, you need to understand.
I'm part of IMS already here. Actually,
yeah, I know. Just but I'm talking about a structured category inside IMS, which means carving the child psychology. That should be a primary discussion in IMS now. Groups should be formed, discussions should open, papers should be downloaded, presented, articles should be written and read, books should be spread around. This is the least of my expectation. If you're not doing it, I don't know why you guys are, or anybody is making money buying houses and cars and calling themselves mothers and fathers, including me, right? I mean, we cannot, this is not parenting. Buying a house is not parenting. Buying a car is not parenting. Okay, you need to understand. We all know that. Okay, we just do that because the guy next door is doing it. We just do that because there's too many girls in the WhatsApp group who are going to ask me certain questions which I need to answer right. Trust me, people are not going to carve the child psychology. You are. People are not going to care whether your child is going to do good or bad. You do. You should. And this is something which you need to take ownership for. Okay, you getting married was not an achievement. Okay, you getting married was not an honor. Your child doing the right thing at the right point in time, which is required by Allah, that's going to lead towards achievements and honors. And not here, obviously, the day of judgment. So my expectations are clear. Let's not do what we've been doing with the last 2 generations. That's the least I expect. Obviously, I don't expect most people to do it. Obviously, I do not fight with nature. This is human nature to follow through whatever they've been up to. But I'm not going to lose hope. I am not going to lose hope. I am not that guy. I am a Muslim. I am not going to lose hope, because it is not just a matter of my opinion, it's a matter of my belief that I keep this hope in Muslim mothers and fathers, that they are going to follow through with sincerity towards their religion, that their kids are part of the army of Allah to perform. In the next 100 years, our kids should be written about as people of change, rather than talked about as people of money, or people with girlfriends, or people with big houses and cars. We got to change this. I mean, that's the least I expect. I'm not telling you to sell your house. I'm trying to tell you to buy a house in Jannah now. Okay?
Inshallah.
You can buy a house in Bradford as well, but you should be looking forward to buying a house in Jannah. You know what? Through the deeds of your sons and daughters. That's the currency that you're going to use to buy a house in Jannah, inshallah. Okay. And that's it. That's all I can say, obviously, because if I tell you what I actually expect, we both know what kind of patterns have been paved right in front of us. We were dealt very bad cards. We gotta fold those hands and we gotta change the dealer as well. Okay.